What's good, people? Good morning. My throat still hurts. I am pretty sure I have an infection on the back of my throat. Because it's been hurting over a week. And it's fucking annoying. It's not like it hurts really bad, it's just it's like stinging all the fucking time. And it's especially bad if I eat or drink. And even more bad when my mouth is dry. But I ended up messaging her, and we talked a bit last night. She told me she added me. I asked her why she was messaging me. And she said it was because she wanted to apologize. So I basically said thank you for apologizing. I apologize too because I was kind of a dick in the relationship as well. And then I don't know, we just kind of started talking during the night, and it's it was, what about it that sucks? What sucks is that it was fun, and I enjoyed talking to her, and I enjoyed these memories of her, and I I don't know, because I remembered all these things, like what she's studying for, her cat's name, just these small things, and it was very nice talking to her, which sucks because it took a good amount of time before I got over her. And I really don't want to be close again, with her. And if we keep on talking, if we start calling and FaceTiming, and we do all this again, what's gonna happen is that we are gonna spark up something that is lingering there, because at least for me it's lingering there, but I don't know for her, but it's gonna spark up something that's waiting to be lit, right? And if we keep on calling, and if we keep on talking to each other, it's gonna be the honeymoon phase again, and it's gonna suck, because that'll mean I've taken it too far again, or we have taken it too far. But it's honestly very nice talking to her. But yesterday I had to just, I caught myself in the moment again. I was listening to Celeste by David, which, if you don't know, it's a pretty romantic song. I mean, it's fucked up because he killed the girl he's singing about or something, but it's a good song. And it's just, I was listening to that while I was texting her, and I was asking how her cat was doing, and her mom, and how she was doing, all this stuff, and I caught myself, and I was I don't usually stay up that long, but when I was with her, I would almost always stay up way longer than I should have, because we would FaceTime at night and like sleep call, and I would have my lights on while I slept because then she could see me, you know. Um, and we would talk long at night, and the lack of sleep really, like, it did have an effect on me. You know, I caught myself, you know, I was talking to her and I was not paying, you know, any attention. But I kind of stopped myself, and, you know, I saw that I was like, dude, it was fun texting her. It was fun talking to her. But I just know we can't last in a relationship. I think we're bad for each other. And especially, like, everything about it sucks. Like, in the end, it's all gonna just go down the same path. And we're gonna stop talking, I guess. Because I don't think I can, like, keep on doing this friendly conversation 101, like, just friendly, with no flirting or whatever, for that long. I think the more we're gonna talk and the closer we get, again, the worse it's gonna be, because we're gonna get close, we're gonna start flirting again, and it's gonna be like, start sending good morning, good night texts and hearts and all this fucking beginning relationship stage stuff, and I can't do that again with her, you know. She's an amazing person, and I like, I want the best for her, you know. It's not like I hate her or anything. I was kind of like, when we broke up, I was kind of like spiteful, and I wanted to hate her, but, you know, I can't. I realize now there's no reason for me to hate her. Like, we just drifted, and we were bad for each other, you know. And it's like, she had pretty bad attachment issues, and there was a lot of the time where both of us would get drained, and we would literally drain each other out with, like, by socializing with each other, right? And it just was very draining at times, and I don't think that's how a relationship with anyone should really be, you know. It should just be, you can chill together without always doing something. And, you know, it was like the first serious relationship, so I said a bunch of stuff because, you know, I was really liking this girl, you know. And truly, man, she is really amazing, and there's no reason for me to, like, diss her or, like, talk behind her back. Like, I'm not gonna do that. That's a fucking bitch move. Because, you know, I decided to date her. I decided to talk to her. It all really comes down to what decisions I make and that sounds very self-centered, but you know what I mean. Like, I could have stopped talking to her, or, like, just blocked her, you know. So, like, what I'm saying is I'm the one to blame. But I liked her, so I wanted to keep on talking. So there's no reason for me to hate on her because we broke up, you know. I just broke up. I just broke up. Um, you know, so there's no reason for me to be bashful, you know. Just, yeah, I don't know. But, you know, it's fun talking to her. Well, it sucks. It does kind of suck. Because she has all these, like, good ass qualities, and it's so hard to not fall for that again, you know, to not be. And I have a really big problem with immediately just falling for someone when they give me a minimal amount of attention. And that especially goes for now with my ex that I'm talking to. Because it's like, I am probably gonna fall for her again if we keep on talking. I just think that if she starts opening up about stuff and she starts ranting, or I do, I just have to stop it and be like, hey, we shouldn't do this. It's fun catching up with you and it's fun talking to you, but the more we talk, the closer we're gonna get. And we're just gonna repeat the past. And I'm not sure I'm ready to repeat the past, you know. Maybe some of you will clown me about this because you'll think that, you know, the relationship wasn't that deep, but this was an online relationship. I've talked about this before, but we met online and we talked online, but I did meet up with her once. And this was after like 7 or 8 months of talking online. And then we met each other in real life. And she was real. Like, she was there. And I'll never forget how I like got out of the car and I just hugged her, you know, and she was just so pretty. And honestly, when we met up, those are the most, like, it's one of my core memories, dude. Like, just walking with her and talking and, you know, getting food. I tried boba tea for the first time with her. I would walk her to the bus stop when she had to leave, and then I would walk alone back, being scared as fuck because I was alone. But it's one of my core memories, and it's something I don't know. It's something very beautiful. You know, I look back and it's just, and it hurts talking to her again because we experienced a lot together, you know. And feelings and experiences like that don't just pass. They don't just move on. It's something that stays in your memories, and you can't just take them out, and you can't just do anything about it. So it sucks because we are bad for each other, and this whole online dating thing, I'm not gonna do that again with anyone. You know, it was a very lonely time for me, and she said it was the same for her, and she didn't have any friends outside of online, and it was very, so she said that she took that out on me, and I definitely did the same because I didn't have that many I didn't really have any friends to go out with or like be social. I felt like I was missing out really, really, really badly. But yeah, I'm gonna end the video. Today was a bit of a like context wise thing. But yeah, adios.